championship gold on the line in mere moments. The Trans-Canada Heavyweight Championship will be defended by Shawn Murphy. And of course, he will be joined at ringside by Lance Skulls. We saw the heavies earlier in the form of Todd Quality and Matt Bronson. They will be in the main event later tonight, but this is all about the 20 pounds of gold.
And it looks like Shawn Murphy's got himself an admirer, as well as a posse. Shawn Murphy, of course, has been the ASW Trans-Canada Champion for nearly 1 full year, Peter Brown. Nearly 1 year ago, Murphy riding high, winning that title in Vancouver, and what a journey it's been.
Heavy's looking bigger and badder than ever as Shawn Murphy makes his way to ringside to defend the championship. As you said, he's held for a very long time, won that from, and here comes Bronson.
Hey Peter, I hear any smack talk about Shawn Murphy, I'm gonna kick your ass myself. I'm gonna kick your ass myself.
Okay, thanks for the heads up. Yeah, all right.
Well, just
Bronson
like the mighty
classy as always.
Well, just like the mighty Lacombo, I know that Matt Bronson keeps his promises, so
yeah,
you best watch your mouth, Peter Brown.
I'll do what I can. I'll try to be unbiased.
I have it on good authority here that Sayuri, our other ring announcer, might be telling the West Coast Heavy. She might be giving us a report.
Oh, I see. Murphy has been a fighting champion. That, at the very least, you can say about him. His attitude would require several words that I'm not allowed to say on the broadcast.
Oh, you can just leave it at that. He's got that championship mentality. He's always got that quote-unquote dog in him. Does the main attraction, Shawn Murphy.
And his opponent straight from the set. They wrapped him just a few minutes ago. The leading man, the superstar, the worldwide film icon, Rook Kelly has arrived on the scene, and the Dynamic One is looking to go back to production with a championship in his hands.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something? The dynamic Rook Kelly making his way here in Chilliwack, as you said, fresh off the set. My understanding is that since we last saw him in All-Star Wrestling, he's been partaking in a little bit of Canadian cinema.
Oh, I see.
To try and understand the country better, to try and understand the people better. I mean, it doesn't look like it's really helped that much, but we'll have to see. Told me that he starred in Uncle Rook 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, 2, 3, and 4.
He managed to find the original cast, most of the original cast of Uncle Buck, and starred in his own sequels. And also, Planes, Trains, and Face Kicks is another one. Yep.
Well, I can't wait to see that.
Yep.
They bring out his own green screen here, and, well, I guess we'll superimpose something of that later.
Well, when you're a star, you always come prepared.
And throwing the backhand to that young woman, helping him. And that maybe will be the last time she does that.
Yeah, I did ask Rook Kelly about Planes, Trains, and Face Kicks earlier, and he said that Steve Martin had reached out to him to star in the sequel as well, but he refused.
necessary for that ring introduction. Although the microphone is green, I guess.
How about that? Uncle Rook 5's in filming. Well, finally, the fans in Chilliwack got something right, Peter. Listen to that ovation for your champion and mine, the main attraction, Shawn Murphy.
I have never argued against the skill of Shawn Murphy. It is his compatriots that continue to baffle me as referee Robert Mitchell shows Rook Kelly what it's all about. The top prize in all-star wrestling on the line in moments. This should be a fantastic match. Will it be a night of glory for the heavies? Or will they have their night spoiled?
Oh, here we go. You know, dynamic Rook Kelly has one of the best gas tanks in wrestling based on the fact that he's able to wrestle as well as film multiple movies at once. Star of over 1,900 different action films.
1,900.
1,900.
I wonder where they rank in the IMDb top 250.
We'll have to see. I believe that Face Kicker 6 briefly cracked the top 250.
Oh, I see.
Yep. But of course, you know how movie critics are.
Well, they're notoriously fickle.
If it doesn't have some sort of, you know, foreign music or opera or something, they won't get it. Or if it doesn't end in Of the Rings, you know what I mean? Very fickle bunch. Look at this.
Rook Kelly doing his darndest here to try to get the thick thigh of Shawn Murphy down to the canvas. And now trying, both. And well, it's hard to stand when you got no feet. And look at this from Rook Kelly into a quick pin. Trying to surprise.
Shawn Murphy kicking out of a move that brought Rook Kelly success in Alien vs. Rook, Part 6. Amazing.
It's a miracle that all of his franchises get to such high numbers. It's so difficult to franchise these days.
Well, when you're a successful movie actor, as much as Rook Kelly is, you know, people just want to see more and more.
True.
I mean, think about how many Land Before Time sequels there were.
Shawn Murphy now into a quick pin, but holding that side headlock.
You might be surprised to know that there were actually more Rook Before Time sequels than the Land Before Time.
Murphy now back to a vertical base. Handful of hair from Rook as they get tangled in the ropes here. And right to the midsection goes Kelly. And I mean, I know from experience that those food trucks on set do provide some nutritious and delicious meals. So I'm sure Rook is in tip-top condition here for this championship opportunity. But Shawn Murphy has taken on all challengers, all comers, both from those locally and even the likes of former WWE champions in his incredible championship run. One, of course, in a Punjabi prison match, of all things. One of the most hellacious bouts that I have ever seen.
Yeah, there's no denying that Shawn Murphy has been a fighting champion, and the amount of success that it's brought him over the last year has stretched past all-star wrestling. People starting to take note all over British Columbia, not only British Columbia, but back east in his hometown of Kingston, Ontario as well.
And who is this West Coast heavy assistant at ringside holding the championship with a West Coast heavy shirt? Now I'm told $80 at the merchandise stand.
Oh boy, these people better act. They were supposed to act at 40 and act at 60.
Rook Kelly now trying to send Murphy to the other side of the ring, but the stronger Shawn delivers with a drop kick. Follows it up with another one. Down goes Rook for a second time.
Rook's going to have to make sure he doesn't take too many shots. That beautiful face of his. He's got to be back on set tomorrow morning.
Now the Blockbuster is reeling from these shots from the main attraction. And yeah, that 3 a.m. call time is going to come early for the dynamic one. And Shawn now with a left fist right into the face, and the makeup department is already wincing from that one as Rook is sent hard into the buckle, and now here comes Murphy!
Oh boy.
Basically just speared him in between the two turnbuckles.
Kind of just folded him in half now, looking for that big vertical suplex. Look at the power of the main attraction.
Incredible strength and balance from Shawn Murphy as he drops Rook Kelly down now quickly into the cover, pressed the arms down to the mat, but the legs of Rook Kelly were able to escape that pinning predicament.
I haven't seen Rook in this much pain since Rook Fu 7. Rook harder. Oh boy.
And you can see the pain on the face of Rook Kelly, and I don't know how many more posters he's gonna be on, but Shawn Murphy just collided with the post. And Lance Skull's now showing concern, and now a nice trip. Well, that was straight out of the stunt department of the Mortal Kombat movie.
That was. Rook Kelly borrowing a little bit as well, or borrowing a little bit there. Shawn Murphy now smarting, Rook taking full advantage, stomp on the shoulder.
Rook Kelly knows that he has a tremendous opportunity in front of him here and is doing everything that he can to try to topple what has been one of the most dominant champions we have seen here in recent memory in All-Star Wrestling. Of course, we must mention that Murphy has had a tremendous amount of help from those at ringside, specifically Lance Skulls and the team of Todd Quality and Matt Bronson. But look, now all the people that Lance paid off earlier tonight are now chanting for Murphy as Murphy rolls up Rook, but only gets a count of 2. And now Rook tried to hit him with a kick. Murphy catches him, rolls him up, can't quite get it though. Rook able to squirm out of that one, and now Murphy could be putting it away with a pedigree, but no, the dynamic Rook Kelly takes to the arm of Shawn Murphy, and that might change the complexion of this match. Now into the cover. Is it enough for a new champion? No. A 2 is all the dynamic one can get.
Rook has got to be frustrated there. He put down many a man in 7 Samaruk with that move. One of the great martial arts films of our time, Peter. And now, shot right to the chops there.
What movie was that from?
That one, I believe, was from the Shawshank Rookdemption.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Notorious, infamous, famous, and delightful kung fu movie.
Yeah. Good family
look
classic.
At this. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful Northern Lights suplex.
And still just a 2. And Lance Skulls almost lost his lunch. Well, he appears to have lost something as referee Robert Mitchell just returned. Maybe a gold chain from the pocket.
Perhaps. Well, as you said, the West Coast Heavies have been helpful to Shawn Murphy over the last year.
Helpful to say the least. And Rook now maybe putting his box office in jeopardy. Oh my gosh!
Oh.
Still caught a little bit of Shawn as he tried to roll out of the way, but both men basically collided body on body.
It's unclear to me who took the worst of that, because Shawn Murphy took a lot of that impact, but I think he got got one of his elbows up just to catch a little bit of Rook. As the fans begin to chant, "Let's go Murphy," I just wanted to address the fact that you believe that these fans were paid off.
I told you him give the money.
I told you it was a merchandising catalog that he was giving them.
Oh, sure.
For the upcoming West Coast Heavies merchandise. If you pre-order, you get a better deal.
Of course. Murphy now starting to feel it. Rook missed with the line. Spine on the pine. Here comes Murphy into the cover, but no! Rook Kelly somehow getting that right shoulder up, and Shawn Murphy thought the championship was coming back to the heavy locker room, but the match will go on.
Rook Kelly, resilient as always. I can't believe he's taken this much punishment and was able to kick out of that spine buster. But here's the lessons from Seth Rollins at play.
Ooh.
Big reversal.
Here comes Rook Kelly, miss with that kick, got a knee to the face, pedigree, Lance Skull's loving it, into the cover, 1, 2, 3.
A huge victory for Shawn Murphy. Well, of all the impressive title defenses we've seen out of Shawn Murphy this past year, that might have been one of the hardest fought and most impressive victories. The dynamic Rook Kelly gave Shawn Murphy everything he could, but came up just a little bit short.
I can't wait for the feature film adaptation of that match, because it was a banger. And Shawn Murphy escapes with the title.
Well, one might hope that Rook Kelly was so impressed that he might give Shawn Murphy a role in one of his upcoming films. I understand that they might be looking for an understudy for Rook in the upcoming film Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Rook. We'll have to wait and see.
Murphy not done celebrating yet. Will the celebration continue the later when the West Coast Heavies take on Marty Royale and Santino Marella?
Well, I have my tickets to the after party already. Do you?
I think mine got lost in the mail.
What a shame. I'll send my regards on your behalf, I suppose. And credit where credit is due. Dynamic Rook Kelly dished a lot of punishment, took a lot of punishment, and I have a feeling that we're going to see him again at some point.